Denied.
Good morning, everyone, and today we're going to play Bedwars, but I never use a mic, so I'm going to do a voiceover. But before I begin, I just want to say that only on second thoughts, let's just move on to the video, shall we? I first began by punching this guy's face, and then punching another guy's face, and then I met this guy and we twerked for a while. But then he stopped twerking, and I changed my mind about him and started twerking with somebody else. So the game's just starting, and I'm building a bed defense, like you should. Remember, an early bed defense is never too late. Of course, this makes no sense, but I said it, and you should all believe it. The end. Anyways, I spent a few years trying to get this. Well, so I have this idea where you make a skirt around the bed in order to prevent wannabe bed breakers from breaking your bed by distancing them farther apart. I think it might work well when you have less resources, as I do now. Time to stand in this guy's face for money. After I do this, I buy ladders, which actually is not a good option. Ladders are terrible at anything and aren't good unless you put them in a pop-up tower. Unfortunately, I have not discovered a pop-up tower, and I have not discovered how to use a ladder too. After running out of wool, I think, I head over to the shop and buy more wool and, most importantly of all, explosives. Well, this is going to be a fiery start, pun intended, and I spent a few years for trying to climb up a ladder, which is frankly not that easy. Anyways, this Professor Chick is going to help me out. He's like my friend or something. Anyways, I don't know. Twerking at people really helps. So I spend a few centuries trying to aim it and totally miss. Yeah, that's not gonna bode well. Luckily, I have this ladder. Let's run! So I continue standing in this guy's face. He looks like Two-Face, but instead he's all weird, which is like Two-Face. I have no idea what I'm doing with this commentary. I'm trying to do it one time. I have no use for gold since I'm an idiot and I don't know how to buy bows and arrows. Anyways, I spent more money with the arms dealer, and after this, I continue trying to learn the space bar. That's going to take a while, but I'm sure you're all patient. Loading explosives and missing everything in 3, 2, 1. Fun fact, you can actually hit fireballs back, but I didn't learn that. So I spent a few years trying to get a good shot and then eventually give up. Unless... Nope, not gonna happen. Well, this time my computer lagged and I don't know what happened over there, but I remember I threw the other fireball. Professor Chick, he's a really good guy. See that? He's helping me fix everything. And I have this one spare ladder. The plot devices are really getting weird. Quickly, fix the tower! And there we go. But I ran out of fireballs since I threw them all. Remember, when you get money, use them on fireballs. This perhaps was not a good way to spend my college fund. Oh well, might as well become a construction worker. Anyways, Blue is an idiot, and also happens to have a really bad PC. Also, I realized that Two-Face guy is called Code. Well, that took some decoding, pun intended. Well, I should have learned how to count because I certainly do not know. Because I do not know the difference between 4 and 7. Anyways, I spent my other college funds on explosives again. Don't learn from me, kids. I'm not a good teacher. Anyways, enjoy my life advice. Here, 2 people running away should have been a red flag. But I don't read flags, and I'm not colorblind. And I'm also not very smart. I should have gotten more brain cells. Anyways, respawning montage. I might have skipped that one, but my editing skills are not good. I spent like 15 minutes trying to get at this guy, and then I failed, and then I thought it was bright to like yeet myself off a cliff, even though my bed was destroyed and failing. Screw you, Steve. I hate you. Anyways, that's about it for this round. In the next round, I become a simp and tried simping for a girl, but unfortunately nobody does this anymore. I'm cringe. Remember, always press S when the game starts so that you can get more money and stuff. Because I spent all my college funds, I had to become a construction man, and this is why. And I have to do the bed defense thing again. I hate my life. So, I only learned recently that you can like press shift on the bed to like save you a couple of blocks. Well, I didn't learn anything today. Unfortunately, I did not know it's that time, and I'm still standing inside this kid for money because that's what you do. And I'm avoiding like a couple of demonetization traps. Anyways, bridging over the void is not my specialty. I do not know how to god bridge, and the ones that I tried to, I have failed miserably. So forgive me for not knowing how to god bridge. God bridging montage. You know I'm recording this right now, and I'm getting bored. Eventually, I learned how to hold down right click and it'll build it for me. My mouse is like an auto clicker, but slightly less bad. Here's a pro combat tip. Never be like me. Sigh. I'm weak. Anyways, I'll have to have my revenge against Blue, I guess. Other pro combat tip. Never challenge Obi-Wan Kenobi, the man who invented the high ground. And getting high ground is very crucial for existence. In Bed Wars, at least. I don't know other scenarios because I haven't played in other servers except Hypixel and did nothing except Bed Wars. It's a fun game, and I would like to spend my entire life on it if I could. But unfortunately, I couldn't because my life is boring. Kill the yellow team, and yes, and this is why you should tag your inventory with another key. Good combat tip. Don't open your inventory and change the key binding so that you won't open it by mistake, as I did many times. That Bart kid, he knows his stuff. Unfortunately, I do not. Nope, I do not. I become a fireman for like about 3 seconds, but I realized I do not get paid as a fireman. Anyways, next game. So I bought some cheese because I learned from the last time. You know, the one that you were just watching and cringing over. Anyways, got some iron and yes, more endstone. I swear, I should have used my college funds like this. Stupid me, buying explosives. Anyways, this is why you shouldn't learn your life lessons from me. I'm not a good teacher. Anyways, perfection was here today as I used my last piece of endstone. Today I overestimated myself again. I should have learned because I am always trash at PvP and I am only good at long-range combat because I have time to aim and my brain is not powered by physics. Anyways, I just discovered that perfectionism was not here today. He was out for a coffee break. And this guy steals my iron. I mean, I never said it was mine, but, it's common courtesy. Give everybody else your iron. You would say I'm communist, and you'd be right. Communism good, because you would get iron. Kill the green guy! Oh yeah, I'm terrible at PvP. Did I? Oh yeah, thank you, kid, whose name I could not pronounce without getting demonetized. Why would you name yourself that? Mojang, just block him. Anyways, I purchased more explosives, and I am looking around for a target to hit them with. You see, explosives are really good at knocking people off bridges, even when they're not thrown. Or maybe that's just because I am terrible at jumping. I knew I should have gotten a better spacebar. Anyways, my iron keeps getting stolen, so I gave up on it. Nope. Communism chest. You gotta be kidding me. Anyways, to those people who don't understand random fist beatings, it means, good morning, that is my iron, can you please give it to me? And the other guy says, no, it's my iron. So I said, censored you, and he said, censored you. And that's the end of our conversation. We both don't need gold because we hate gold. Anyways, I don't care about gold, so I'm putting it into my cloud storage. Green team has been eliminated again. This time I take special care in dealing with certain things like this because, falling off ledges is not good for health. It's one of the top health hazards of the United States, which I've never been to. This might change in future. Anyways, I'm at green team. You should always go to the eliminated team's base to get, certain things like money. Excellent life advice here. When your enemy dies, just go to their house and take their money. Very good life advice. Anyways, jump scare moment as the enemy was trying to get me from behind. Psych. He didn't know I had 2 fireballs. Remember, never go near me unless you know for certain that I have no fireballs. So, after knowing that my bed got destroyed by this blue kid, I tried heading to mid, but then we won, so yeah, screw that. I threw my fireballs in like the celebration kind of way, and that's the end of it. Goodbye.